Greetings and salutations, folks. My name is Nick, and welcome back to Final Doom. For one last trip through this game, we're going to start the Plutonia... We're not going to promote it again. We're going to start the Plutonia experiment right from map 1, Congo, on Hurt Me Plenty. Let's go. Let's get this done. Alright, now I know, or at least I'm fairly certain, that I've beaten TNT Evolution before playing it recently for the channel. But I have no specific idea whether I actually finished the Plutonia experiment. Either way, now's the chance to remedy that. Interestingly enough, it took me so long to get around to it. Apparently Bethesda is getting rid of its launcher, which is not that much of a surprise. I wonder who actually uses the Bethesda launcher anymore anyway. I know Ubisoft eventually got rid of... What was it called? UbiPlay? Something or other? Either way, they got rid of that. So it's not too much of a surprise that Bethesda would see reason, especially now that they're being acquired. I probably should have picked up the backpack first, by Microsoft. But I'm really just kind of buying time here, and so that I can kind of get a better feel for the design of this kind of level, because the Plutonia experiment, just like TNT Evolution, is not made by id Software, but rather by a separate, I believe, somebody from the modding community at the time. And I'm wondering what this particular developer prioritized in the levels that they created. Kind of like how in TNT Evolution, I feel as though they prioritized lots of bad guys, like just crowds. Oh, hello. I see that's how we're starting this this expansion. Oh. Okay. Should we let's level up. Let's load and try that again. Better, but I am definitely low on ammo. See, I don't need that, so that's just gonna sit around, gather dust. Oh, hello. Yeah, this is going to be a tricky start. They definitely throw you against bigger enemies fast. And I don't really have weapons yet. Oh my, hello. There's... Oh yeah, there were bad guys that way. There's an arc vial just there. So we're going to try to avoid him for now. Find items. Kill bad guys. Definitely makes for a little bit of an interesting start. Like, I would say the typical start that you would expect would be against soldiers and imps. And then you go from there to stronger foes slowly but surely. And I see a rocket launcher there, which is definitely going to help me deal with the Mancubus that is already there at the beginning, the Archvile that is already there at the beginning. But the thing is, like, if you start off your level fighting the big guys, that means the game has to provide you the weapons to fight the big guys. And if you start off with the armory necessary to fight the big guys, then that means essentially you're getting your weapons faster, which means you're jumping into it a lot faster. Archvile, where are you? Which would escalate everything. Though I suppose that makes more sense from like an expansion sort of mindset. Like, you don't want to just do the... Especially at the time. Like, back in the day, an expansion generally meant we're starting with how difficult it was when the game ended. Okay, that was much better ducking and weaving than I was expecting. I remember back in the day playing Warcraft 2, Beyond the Dark Portal, and how specifically more difficult it was than the Tides of Darkness. Which is something important to note, because I had never actually finished the Tides of Darkness before I started playing Beyond the Dark Portal, and I was simply not ready. In comparison, like, you look at modern DLC and expansions, and they generally tend to have their own difficulty curve unrelated to the main game. Like, Bioshock 2's DLC is really good, but it doesn't necessarily escalate things that much higher than the main game. It just gives you a different challenge, if not necessarily that much harder of a challenge. Oh, hello. Alright, let's back up. Rockets? You only have so many left. Alright, that is done. And you? Ah! I cannot reach your chain guns. They are beyond my grasp. Where was there a red door? Do you remember where a red door was? For I do not. Perhaps it was farther back in the level. Let's see, there are some blue doors over there. Well. So try not to run and press the map button at the same time, as all you will do is bring up your Steam overlay. Maybe I just didn't find the red door. Oh, hello. I know I heard a noise. Ah. There we go. And you... fancy foresty looking walls, despite the fact that I'm inside a... like a cargo area. But then you could also say that they used a cavern instead of necessarily building their own building. Instead of building their own structure. I was a hidden button, switch, lever, or pulley. Yeah. Oh, Great. Where are you? Where? Back here. Alright. That wasn't too terrible. And I managed to save rockets. I did not find a red door, but there is another door on the other side of this area, so I suppose I could explore that first. Oh, but there's a blue key. Who's shooting at me? Oh. I mean, everybody's shooting at me right now. Like, everybody is taking a lot of pot shots. I'm doing not so bad of a job today, actually. I feel like my dodging is mostly on point. And here's the red door. Oh, hello. Aha. So what's up here if you don't have to actually go there? Oh. Healing items. I can always use... Well, I can usually use healing items. But now that I have the blue key, I can head back this way. Up the stairs and where the mancubuses used to be. The mancubi. No choice to pick up that health kit. Well, unless I turn on clipping, but really that point is mute. Alright. I got 0% of the items? How are they scoring the items in this expansion? And onto the Well of Souls. Ooh. Fancy platform lowering. Ooh, that guy's already dead. You know, I think I would probably, if I was, in the previous, section, when I was playing through TNT, one of the things I talked about was the idea of what would I do if I was creating a Doom level today. And one of the things I talked about was the idea that I tended to, when I tend to make levels in a game maker kind of game, I tend to try to recreate that game. Like for Mario Maker, I tend to try to make my own Mario level, or at the very least, series of Mario levels, like such. But it's not necessarily that creative. All I'm doing is trying to imitate the direction and flow of something that already exists. Actually, shall we use the... How are we going to get rid of the Rocketeers over there? But I think, like, one idea I probably might use is if you can just put, like, enemies' bodies around, like, maybe position, like, a whole bunch of already pre-corpsed enemies in an area so you know you're about to lead into something dangerous. Like, right before you find, like, a cyber demon kind of thing. Like, or maybe as a hint of a trap. Like, you know this area is bad news because everybody is dead in that area. Including the demons. Just a smaller amount of storytelling, environmental storytelling, that you could really use with just the dead bodies of your enemies. And I don't think I can get that yet, so let us circle around to the other path, which was on this side. down these hallways filled with skulls. Now, this looks safe. Dangerous. Oh, hello. Oh, hello. Sir, I've already fought like 3 or 4 mancubi before you showed up. You're not particularly that's the thing. When you open with you fighting the main bosses of the previous game, like son of a, you jerk, you son of a. When you open with you already fighting the big guys, and then the slightly less big guys show up, they're not particularly dangerous. Oh, hello. Oh. How unfair. They can fight me. Oh, hello. It's a crowd of folks. Everybody wants a piece of me. Oh, and then there's one guy way in the distance on a staircase to somewhere, maybe. Oh. Why, hello. Am I out of bullets? Nope, I have bullets. Alright. I'm sure that was a good use of my ammunition. Oh, does this lead to the yellow key? It does. Which I need. For reasons. Oh, hello. And now I'm back up here. Okay. So now I can go down that hallway to seemingly... No, I can ignore... Yeah, the hallway to nowhere is what leads to the yellow button. But what goes over here? Oh, hello. Ah. Not exactly a great spot to be in. But we're not dead yet, so that's a plus. Oh, hello. That's interesting. Like, have enemies fly off. Only so far before they... Oh. Let's load our game before we worry about that section, and we'll come back to that section later. Holding down the shift button and then pressing tab. Or I need to remove that as a way to activate Steam Community. Alright, now it's shift and 5. Will I ever remember that? Probably not. But here's the thing. Here's the important part. That is very important. I almost never use the Steam in-game overlay. And I say almost, but it's probably even closer to 0 than I'm signifying. So if I forget that I've just rebound that... Oh. Let's, this is going to be tricky. How can we do this at minimal cost? Let's see if we can just run straight to the other side. No. Like, if there... That's what I was wondering, if there's, like, a hidden path, like a hidden bridge. Or do you just fall a bunch? Yeah, there is a hidden bridge. There we go. I think I may have found it. Wow. I'm an idiot. Yep, that's fine. Yeah, let's, I have clearly quick saved and quick loaded too many times. Yeah, might as well save here because it's going to be better positioning than what I was before. Alright. What did that do? Did that do anything? Oh, is this how you tell this is where the... I was gonna say, like, how do you... Like, is this shadow a clue of anything? The answer is no. Alright. He's done. Oh, so that just lowered the wall there. But how do I get... around the other way? Where's the red key? Did I just not pick it up during any of my explorations? My repeated comings and goings? Why did the yellow key just open up a portal back to that? Alright, let's explore for a little bit. Alright, so a couple of these skulls... Oh, there we go. There's the red key. And we got some more rockets, which are generally going to be useful in the long run. Why, hello! Excuse me, folks. Like, there's a few of you. And I probably should be worried as they get closer. Oh. That was a nice accidental dodge into the key room. I will not always be that lucky. Alright, so now that I have the red key, I can go back to the Pit of Despair and the invisible bridge that crosses it, which is probably here. Excellent. That was one fast-moving elevator? Door? What is down there? Oh. Well. I'm not going to turn down free health. Very kind of the level designer for providing. Aztec. Interesting. Actually, let's see. What is at the bottom of this? Is it death? Okay. Yeah, it is death. It is, in fact, death. I was gonna say, am I full on rockets? Should I just pick this up? I'm not gonna be back here. Ever again. Very jungly. Is this just a recoloring? Was there the jungle sprite decal in the main game? Oh, hello. How are you? Ow, son. That, that did not sound very good. Is that the sound of an arc file? Are any of these buttons? Was there any point for me to come down here except for the chainsaw? Probably just the chainsaw. Huh. Nope, now I'm just back to the beginning again. How very suddenly narrow corridors show up. Oh, hello. Yeah, you're just a straight shot. So I'm just going to take some pot shots at you. Oh, hello. Well, I did not realize the, I'm never a big fan of when the doors close behind you and you don't know that. And then you try to back up, and the door is closed. Like, I'm not psychic. Okay, let's just run forward, run back. There we go. Shall we get rid of these chain gunners? Oh, hello. And then there's one more. There's always one more. Like, I feel like for the main campaign, the shotgunners tend to be your more common enemy early on, with the chain gunner kind of being something to change up the pace. But this game kind of does the opposite, or this part does the opposite of that. Oh, hello. Yeah, rockets. Do I need anything from this room? Nothing. Zilch. Nada. Oh, hello. Wow. Just a whole bunch of stuff. Let's try to get rid of... Oh. 2 pain elementals. Thank you for dealing with those lost souls for me. Yeah. Okay, where did I... All right, I was gonna say, where the hell did I just teleport from? And that teleport, all it did was it took me back to the fight. Alright, we're not gonna worry about these arachnotrons. Is this just an invisible bridge? It is in fact an invisible bridge. It is interesting that... Let's save our... Let's duck back in here before we worry about crossing the invisible bridge. Interesting how this game already had multiple invisible bridges. Like, we're only 2 levels in. And there are 2 invisible bridges. Oh, hello. Oh my. Alright, let's save our game before we jump into that. Which is an interesting design choice, of all the things that you decide you're going to need to bring in. So, I hit run and 5. I'm going to have to change the Steam overlay function to a button that doesn't involve shift. 1 second while I do that. Okay, so shift and L, the letter L is not used for anything in this game, I believe. So in theory, I should be safe. I should be safe from encroaching. How do I... My repeated loadings and unloadings have done something. They have broken something somewhere. Oh, okay, yeah. That's what I missed, is I didn't hit that button way at the end of the bridge. Alright. Are you dead? You are not. You dead? You are. Ah, son of a... Alright. Now it's just you. Just stand still and shoot at me. Alright, now I hopefully will be done making problems for myself. Okay. And we'll just be able to play the game seamlessly. What have I just gotten access to? Oh. It looks like that removed the block over here. Alright, still seems like there's a bit of a crowd up health. I definitely need that now. And also, where was there a blue door in this narrow set of halls. I suppose I didn't fully explore this set of corridors. See, it looks cool, but Doom enemies don't work with these columns. Like, it just... Except for faster ones. Okay, faster ones work. Slower ones that require constant stream of fire or constant stream of attention, those get broken. Like, especially chain guards. I admit that was overkill for one shotgun dude. Is that another path back there? Oh, hello. The red key. I don't even know where there's a red door. Oh my. Hello. Yeah, he doesn't necessarily work as well with narrow corridors or narrow anything. Like, some of these enemies... Like, Doom 1 is a game with relatively narrow halls in comparison to Doom 2. But it still has space for enemies to move around. Doom 2 likes its open areas. And that's how it's able to kind of pack so many bad guys to fight against you. Like, but both games are based on you having room to maneuver. Enemies having room to maneuver. Like, packing everybody so closely in a Doom game. And this is especially shown in the TNT evolution. Like, there's parts where cyber demons just don't have room to move. And because of that, they fall apart. Ah, I see you. Huh. Let's run to the other side. Let's not run to the other side. It would be nice if I was actually able to see the thing I'm fighting against, but the overgrowth of vegetation here is just too much. Wait, I can kind of see this guy. Oh, he's dead. And now he's dead. Excellent. All right. Now we can cross this bridge slightly. Still get slightly pulverized, but not that much. I'm not especially worried. We'll lose health. We'll gain health. It is the ebb and flow of Doom. Oh my gosh. You jerk. And possibly also this level for having such overgrowth of vegetation. Yep. Excuse me, I'm trying to shoot you and not all of the lost souls that you keep spitting out at me. Oh. Never mind, I actually shot you. You can carry on being shot. How do they attach a key to a portal? Well, I guess we've got a choice. Do we want to use the blue portal or the red portal? The blue pill or the red pill? Which was the pill that did which? I can never remember. It's always a 50-50. If it's always a 50-50 shot, why do I always get it wrong? There we go. Anything over here? Nothing I can access. What did I just say? 50-50 shot, always got it wrong, went to the wrong portal the first time. Let's see where this one takes us. And now I could probably progress on the other side. Yep. And there's the end of the level. Oh, alright. That's a rarity. I don't even remember finding secrets. Well, for now, though, I think this is where I'm going to stop for the night. Got any suggestions for someone to play next? Leave them down in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and have yourselves a good night.